woman of God. A round of applause. Give it up for Street
Y'all know this is my song right here. We gonna vibe just a little bit. If y'all ready, just rock with me just a little bit. I can't sing, but I just like what she say.
I said 5 in the morning, I wake up to 5 on my eyes. Yeah, in my mind is a warning. Praise you the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day, trying to be fine, but I go back. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I'm trying to get by, but I'm burning. My mind it runs, all these thoughts are troubling. Fighting to give up my pain, fighting to be on my lane.
The DJ was like, wait a minute, she picked the right song. Hey, I'm gonna make sure I tag her. I got some followers now. I'ma need that promo. I'ma need that off of.
Look at him. I'm gonna need that off of it now. But all jokes aside, man, listen, not one. I'm gonna say this. I appreciate being here so much. This lady, Ashley, man, I can't even put into words like the love, the appreciation, the everything that I have for her.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know it, but this is the very first person that ever booked me to come in person to do motivational speaking.
Come on now.
When I came out as a motivational speaker in 2017, I was just on social media. And y'all know we was in the pandemic during that time, so we wasn't doing much moving. But as soon as everything was opening up, man, she was on it.
Yeah.
You know, and that was back then. We came down here, man, and it was all love. It was all support. So, man, from me to you, I love you. Okay? So when I say I love you, it's not like I love you. No, I love you. If you ever need me, you call me. You ever need something from me, you call me. Because that's how I work.
Yeah,
You know?
right.
That's how I work. And I tell you what, I know you guys just sat down, you know, but I'm going to have to get y'all to stand up real quick.
Okay.
And when you stand up this time, what I need for you to do is turn the camera on you.
Okay.
All right?
Come on, Coach.
Let's do it.
Come on. Y'all know I'm a life coach. This is what we do. I came to work.
Let's do it.
All right? I need you to turn that camera to you, and the first thing that I need for you to say to yourself is, I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I am beautifully made.
I am beautifully made.
I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am determined.
I am determined.
I have purpose.
I have purpose.
I'm supposed to be here.
I'm supposed to be here.
One more time for that. I'm supposed to be here.
I'm supposed to be here.
You may have a seat.
Hey.
All right? And the reason why we opened it up right there is because now that you know that you're beautiful, you know that you're beautifully made, I need you, y'all go ahead and get to your notepad because I give notes. I give notes. I give notes. I give notes. We ain't come to play around. She said, come and do a job. I got you. All right? First thing I need to know, since you know that you have purpose and you know that you're supposed to be here, the question that I want you to walk away from here asking yourself is, how am I showing up for me? Yeah, yeah, don't let that miss you.
Okay.
That's the question. I want you to start asking yourself that. How am I showing up for me? Am I showing up slow? Am I showing up like a coward? Am I showing up tiptoeing around things? Am I showing up avoiding the elephant in the room? Am I showing up pretending to be okay with things that I know that I'm not okay with? Am I showing up and I'm being cool and playing nice just to get along? Or am I showing up for me and I want all the smoke?
Come on.
Yeah, because you got to understand when you get to this place in life when you're on your self-love journey, you got to wake up every single day.
Every day.
Even when you feel disrespected, even when you feel uncomfortable, even when you feel tired, you owe it to yourself to show up every single day and put on, baby, I'm here for me today.
That's right. That's right.
That's how you got to show up. Folks, what you doing? I'm here for me today.
Yeah.
You show up to work and you know that they don't like you, baby. I didn't show up for you. I showed up for me. You
Personal.
This journey is what?
Personal.
The self-love journey is what?
Personal.
My comeback is what?
Personal.
My healing is what?
Personal.
Yeah, okay, I want you to make sure you put that in your notes.
This is personal.
You be following. Anytime you say, yeah, I know. Yeah, you got to wake up every single day and you got to make sure that you showing up for yourself every single day. The second thing that I want you to put down in your notes, I want you to be mindful. How are you speaking over your life?
Yeah.
Come on here.
Yeah, because see, we be real quick to say, oh, this going to be hard. This going to be, I ain't going to be able to do this because, you know, it might take me too long or I ain't got the right mindset. I ain't got the right skills. I didn't come up in the right family. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've been put down for so many times that I don't really know if how are you speaking over your own life?
Come on.
Because it ain't got nothing to do with what somebody else say or how they feel. It's how you feel and view yourself. People are going to treat you the same way they see you treating yourself. If you are inconsistent with you, they gonna be inconsistent with you. If you are slow when it come down to you, they gonna move slow when it come down to you. If you treat yourself like you are second place, then get prepared. They gonna treat you like you second place. But watch how you treat you and they mimic it. They study you.
That's a fact.
They sit back and they listen to the conversations you have. That's why the third thing is what? Stop oversharing.
Yeah.
Put it in your notes. 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 Stop filming me for a second. Put it in your notes. I want you to take notes. I want you to walk away from here not just feeling self-love, but I want you to feel empowered.
That's right.
I want you to feel inspired.
Okay.
I want you to feel motivated. I want you to walk away and understand not just by saying it, I want you to feel it. I'm supposed to be right here.
That's right.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do in this moment.
That's right.
Because that's your job first.
That's right.
The only person that you will be with for the rest of your life, getting up and laying down.
That's right. Come on now.
It's you.
Come on now. You got it, girl. Come on.
This is
Come on
personal.
now. Woo.
If the only person that I got to deal with for the rest of my life, for sure, right? Because see, folk wake up different every day. That's
What they do?
Folk, did you catch it? Did you
That's
catch
good.
it?
You
better speak. Folk can love you today and hate you tomorrow. Folk can be in a relationship with you and plan the whole entire life with you, but then say something wrong. Come on! Don't move how they want you to move.
That's right. That's right.
Don't do what they want you to do when they want you to do it.
That's right.
You in the house?
Then everything that you done said yes to, you might as well been saying no.
You in the house?
You owe it to yourself to love you first.
Yeah.
You owe it to yourself to pour into you. And while you're taking notes, I want you to write down, stop pouring into cups that ain't pouring back into you. Dad, you can take that to the bank. Because half of the time when we walking around and we feeling stressed and we feeling down bad, it's because we're overly extending ourselves to the ungrateful. We overly extending ourselves to the unappreciative. We over there overly extending ourselves to folk that really don't need our help anyway. The only reason why they ain't doing it is because you won't stop doing it. You are an enabler. You're not helping. You're creating more of a problem. You got to learn how to step back. You got to learn how to utilize your boundaries. And when I say utilize your boundaries, and every person in your life should understand that your boundaries come with consequences.
That's right.
Because boundaries without consequences is just you having a conversation. It's just you saying that you don't like it, sis. I don't like that.
Right.
But are you bold enough to do something about it?
That's right.
You better speak.
My boundaries, they come with consequences. I treat my life like I treat a job. Right? If you don't show up on time, you're fired.
That's right.
If you're inconsistent, you're fired.
Yeah.
If you are not performing the duties as assigned at the time of hire, you are fired.
Yeah.
That means, baby, don't introduce me to nothing that you can't continue throughout this relationship.
My God.
Hear that? Please hear that.
Come on.
Because I'm 2 fingers swinging, 10 toes to the ground. Baby, I will abort that mission. I'm halfway down the road before you can blink your eye. I'm not playing with folk.
Come on.
And I'm at a place in my life right now where I don't care who I gotta lose. Who I gotta walk away from. Baby, it ain't safe to play with me.
That's right.
It is not safe.
Girl, you be watching watching me. Like, it ain't safe to play with me. Not in this CC back when I was broken, you could play.
That's right.
But right now you better not play with me because see I'm all played out, baby. I ain't doing no more playing. Understand that? You play with me, you gonna play yourself all right on up out my life. That's what you're gonna see. And that's because people have gotten so comfortable with the disrespect. They've gotten so comfortable with treating you poorly. They've gotten comfortable with giving you the bare minimum. And the reason why they've done so is because we've accepted it with a smile for so long.
That's right.
We've accepted and walked away. And I'm going to go back to what the panel was saying. We accepted it because we were taught by broken people. Come on. So we coming up. We coming up. I got you. Hold on 1 second. I'm coming for you. The thing about it is, it ain't to blame our mama and our great granny and all of them. They was doing the best that they could. But see, what worked back in the yesteryears won't work right now. See, we're in the place now, baby. I can't settle for a half of a man or a half of a woman. Come on. I'm not in that place anymore. See, back then they was tolerating that type of behavior because of the situations that they was living in. Oh, I need you to protect the house. I need you to pay the bills. I need you to do this. Oh, baby, I need to tell you right now, baby, I ain't afraid to get up and go to work. I'm so dedicated to a job.
Come on, roll right over.
But I'm gonna tell you, you know what that job is, right? So you got to be more dedicated to yourself than you are to a job. You got to work harder on yourself than you work on them folk jobs. And the reason why I say that is because them folk can change their mind about your employment as well. And if they tell you that your job then ended, what you gonna do? Are you gonna barbecue or mute? You gonna fall or you gonna keep moving?
That's right.
And a lot of times, like she said, when things go wrong and you get rejected, the problem is when we get rejected, we focus our focus on the rejection. We stay over there worrying about. I told y'all I was coming back. Y'all was in my notes. The thing about it was we focus so much on the rejection that we don't look at it and to see that. Am I really in position to take care of that if he gave it to me right now? If I had that child, if I had that job or that car or that house, would I be able to maintain it? Will I be able to water it? Will I be able to nourish it in this moment? Why would you want to get something that you're not even in alignment for? You gotta have that out. You have to have that preparation stage.
Yes.
So as the people would say when I was back in the church, don't get weary and well do.
That's right. All right.
When you know that you're doing the right thing. When you know that you're in line with the will of God. When you know for a fact that everything that I'm doing, baby, I ain't doing it because I'm bitter, not because I'm bothered, not because I'm angry, not because I want to get under your skin, not because I want to piss somebody off. I'm doing it what's best for me because one of the things that I learned is when them tables turn, folks will always do what's best for them. And guess what? They ain't gonna care if they leave you sliding down the wall. They ain't gonna care if they leave you with a face full of tears. They're not gonna care if they leave you stressed out and depressed. Folk gonna always do what's best for them. So you owe it to yourself to always do what is best for you.
That's right.
But in order for you to know what's best for you, it's another note right here. In order for you to know what's best for you, you first got to do a self-evaluation. You got to evaluate yourself. You better bring it back. Break it all the way down. Get to your core self. What is it that I'm doing that's breaking my own heart? What is it that I'm doing? What is it that I'm allowing in my life that's destroying me? Because see, one of the things you got to understand is that whatever you allow will continue. They're only going to play in your life for as long as you're left. Right? The second thing about that is right here, you got to evaluate your priorities. Right? What are my priorities, Street? What are you servicing by? What's fueling you? Right? You fueled by drama? By chaos? By the line, the manipulation? Or are you fueled by love, peace, positivity? You know what I'm saying? What are you fueled by? You got to find out what motivates me. What gets me going. And once you identify what your priorities are, people that follow me, y'all know what I'm about to say, baby. Man, once you evaluate yourself, evaluate your priorities, when you identify that certain things are not good for you, you take out your trash. You better take out the trash.
That's right.
What is the trash? Anything that's not servicing me. Anything that's not servicing me. If it ain't bringing me no joy, no peace, no happiness, if it's not giving me nothing that's going to help me accomplish, oh baby, that's trash.
Trash.
That gotta go. And when I say that I'm not scared of losing or walking away from anybody, I want you to, it's anybody. Don't ask me about no bonds. That's a friendship, a job ship, a church ship, a relationship, a family ship, a situation ship, whatever ship that you done jumped on, all over. Baby, I will abort them. I will. Expeditiously. My favorite thing that I tell folk these days is go to hell, baby. Expeditiously. I put it on a t-shirt because I want you to see that as soon as I walk up on you. If you know that you coming with some, baby, go to hell.
Go to hell.
Don't even do it. Don't even do it. If you coming to interrupt my peace, go ahead to hell. If you think you about to interrupt my day, my mood, oh baby, yeah, you can go to hell, because that's not happening. I understand how important it is for me to protect my peace. How important it is for me to protect my energy. I understand that everybody don't deserve me. And a lot of times that's what our biggest problem is. We want to stay connected and surrounded with people that don't even deserve us. You don't even, what you doing, ma? They don't even deserve you. Waking up every single day, laying down every single day with an individual that you got to beg to love you.
And here is
You gotta beg them. You gotta beg them to see you. Beg them to value you.
That's heavy, that part.
Beg them to see your worth.
That part.
You gotta be tired of having the same conversation over and over and over.
Yeah, that's right.
Running folk down every other month, chasing after them. One thing that I learned though is as long as you run, they'll run after you. As long as you running after them, they gonna keep right on going. They'll keep right on going. Sometimes you gotta wake up and you got to shock you one.
come on
You gotta
now.
shock you one. They think, oh baby, you turn around again. I bet you I won't be there. I bet you I won't be there. They'll get so used to you running after them, begging them, blowing up their phone, sending countless text messages and emails, going over there to talk to their mama, trying to figure out how to deal with them, calling their best friend, trying to figure out where they at. They will be in love with that. They love the chase. They love the fact that they think that they got you wrapped around their finger. They over there thinking they got your heart in their pocket. You gotta get up, dust yourself off, wipe them tears away from your eyes, and you gotta shock them. You gotta pull a Casper on them. Baby, I'm up out of there. Ain't no turning, no spinning, no block for me, because baby, if you spin the block, that's just like saying you thought I was gonna be where you left me at. Come on, ain't no, come on, yeah, y'all gonna tell you. Listen, ain't no spinning the block for me. You ain't never heard me where you left me at. Yes, baby. Want me to tell you why? There's another note for you right here. Because you gotta be dedicated to learning.
Yeah, always. Absolutely. Always.
You gotta be dedicated to learning. You gotta wake up every day and you gotta be hungry. You gotta wake up every day and you gotta be determined. You gotta wake up every day even when you don't feel like it. You gotta wake up, and when you don't feel like crawling out of bed, you just roll out of there. Come on, roll. Just roll. Because you got one job.
That's right.
And that's to show up.
Show up. Yeah.
You got one job, and that's to show up.
Big street.
It's power in you showing up. And when you learn how to show up,
That's good.
and you follow showing up
Show up.
by controlling your emotions,
Girl, what you saying?
even though I ain't feel like it, I'm here. Even though I'm tired, I'm here. Even though I'm frustrated and I done been through hell and high water all night, I'm still here. Even in the middle of the wilderness, I'm still here. I'ma still come, because I know one of the things you got to talk to God, and when you talk to him, you got to talk to him and let it be real. Baby, we don't even talk about my will. Go ahead and make an executive decision in my life, okay? Come on now. Make an executive decision, okay? Let me tell you why you hear conversations I don't hear. You see things that I don't see. So if you know for a fact that, don't have me out here wasting my time. Don't let me waste my time. I pray that over me every day. And not only that, I pray for expansion. Right? I want to grow. I want to evolve. I want you to stretch me, not just me stretch my finances. Stretch my reach, stretch my knowledge, my understanding. You got to be dedicated to growth. You got to wake up every day and you got to want it like you wanted it on the first day. Every single day. Every day. Because on this journey right here of self-love, what I need for you to understand that it ain't all roses.
That's right. Not at all.
It's gonna be some days when you're gonna feel isolated.
Listen.
It's gonna be some days when you feel depressed.
Yes.
It's gonna be some days when you feel like, man, I done cut off everybody.
Yeah.
Lord, what I'm gonna do at this point? Man, I've been up, I can't got nobody to hang with. They ain't got this and that. And guess what? He'll let you go right on over to that function. And when you get to that function, I'll show you how you're gonna be looking. Why in the world did I come here? Ain't no substance. I ain't interested in nothing that's going on. I'm just sitting there because you've been outgrew that situation.
That's right.
Your mind is always at a whole nother place.
That's right.
It's just a habit. That's just what you used to.
That's right.
But in order for you to be able to grow, you got to step out into the unfamiliar.
That's right.
You got to get up out of your comfort zone. You got to become a risk taker.
Yeah.
You got to be willing to say, you know what, I'm going to step out. I'm going to try this. And one of the things I love about faith is you ain't even got to see it. You ain't got to touch it. All you got to know is that that right there, that I spoke right there, or you said your word wasn't going to come back to me void. I'm going to need that.
I'm gonna need that.
I'm going to need that.
Yeah.
Just like that. I'm going to need that. I walked away from my job in 2020 after they told me that I wasn't going to be able to make my videos and stuff at their job. That's okay. Yeah, that's what they said.
Wow.
I do be on live for about an hour, so I can kind of somewhat understand what they were saying, but I'm going to watch, you know. But I walked out while people was looking at me crazy. I got 23 years of experience in warehouse, right? I'm the shipping and receiving manager at this time. I'm working. But I knew what my calling was.
There you go.
I knew what I was supposed to be doing.
Help us, Street.
When I say faith, the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen,
Yeah.
I ain't got to touch it. It ain't got to be tangible to me. I just know who lead my life. I know. I walked away and I've lived my life from 2020 going into October. I've been living off of motivational speaking, life coaching, and been living better than I've ever lived. All of the years of me working. So what I'm saying to you, it ain't nothing that I learned in a book. It ain't nothing that fell in my lap. I'm telling you what life was. I was down bad. I was depressed. I was beaten on when I was a child. I got a sad story like everybody else. Back in my yesteryears, I was crying and going through the most. But guess what? I had to get to a place in my life where I understood that what I went through does not give me an excuse to treat people poorly. It don't give me an excuse to walk around moping and crying, acting like a coward, walking into a room like I don't know who behind me. Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to step up. You got to be ready for it when you come in. Baby, I didn't come in here to play. I spoke to folk when I came in the door. Ain't nothing bougie about it. If you don't want me to come to your function, you got to tell me ahead of time because I'm going to come and do my thing. Every time. Every single time. Why? Because at the end of the day, I got to show up.
That's it. That's all you gotta do.
I got to show up. And that's all that you have to do in your life. You got to wake up. I'm going to run through these real quick. You got to wake up and you got to show up. You got to watch how you speak and you think over your life. You got to be dedicated to learning, right? And one of the things I didn't get off, I want you to make sure you do this right here. You never settle.
Okay.
Never settle.
Come on, Street.
You never settle. You stand even if it's just you stand.
Come on, help us.
Because guess what? Some folk ain't going to want to see you do well.
That's true.
Some folk ain't gonna want to see you grow. They ain't gonna want to see you prosper. The moment that you start shining, that you start making a little bit more than what they thought that you was gonna be making, as soon as you start doing a little bit more than what they thought you was gonna do. See, it's okay for you to do good, but don't do better than me now. Okay? It's okay for you to drive that nice car, but don't you try to get no car better than mine.
Come on.
And I see your house, and you had a nice 2-bedroom apartment. What you need a house for? Now they counting your pocket. They watching you and everything that you doing, and that's the reason why I tell my people every single day, evaluate your connections. Because some of the folks that you connected to, they only there as spectators. They only there because they trying to see how far you gonna go. And the other half, some of them, they be there because they know all the holes that they've already dug for you, and they waiting you to fall on them, so they can say, "I told you so." I knew they was gonna fall, girl. I knew they wasn't right from the beginning. That's why you got to work at it every day. And that's the reason why when we were up here and they was talking, and every time you heard me yell transparency, because that transparency is going to be what's going to save you every single time. Because people that's really on a self-love journey, oh baby, ain't no shame in our game. Oh, very much. We're going to tell you exactly what it is. We're going to tell you exactly what we come from and what we living through. Why? Because you will never throw it in my face. You will never try to come to me and make it seem like, oh, I'm trying to be something that I'm not. I know exactly who I am. I know who I am, and I know where I came from. And that's the most important one. You better say it. And that's why transparency is always so important. It's not because, you know what I'm saying, you want to be open, you want to be honest with yourself. And you want to be open and honest with everybody around you. So that they understand that forever I'm learning, I'm growing. I'm not perfect, I'm going to make mistakes along the way. And when you live life like that, it makes it hard for folk to say something to you. I'm trying to tell you, they be ready. You girl, I'm a Pisces, honey. Ain't no telling what's going to come out my mouth. They be waiting to get on me. Come on, Pisces. You know, they be waiting to get on me. But you know, it's hard when you live in your life and you living out loud. And that's one of the things that I really wanted to say when I got up here. Live out loud. Live out loud. Be your true, authentic self, even broken. I'm broken, but I'm here. I'm healing, but I'm still here. I'm going through, but I'm still here. And you wear that well. You know, you wear it well, so well that folk look at you and say, well, you know what? I would have never thought you was going through that.
That part right there.
I would have never thought you was, you know, you was going through that, because you know you learn how to get yourself back up. Being self-motivated, being self-inspired is important. Because you're gonna have some times in your life when it ain't gonna be nobody there but yourself.
That's right.
And that's why it's important for you to always put you first. Love you first. Take care of you first. And understand that everything that you're doing right now is personal. Right? It's personal. All right? It's the girl Street, man. Hey, look, I told y'all was in my notes. Let me get the card up.